The First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has called for joint action to scourge Nigeria. Senator Tinubu made the call this Friday in a statement issued by her media aide, Mrs. Bukola Bukoyi, to commemorate this year's World Malaria Day, noting that Nigeria bears the heaviest global burden of this disease. The wife of the president emphasized the need for all to continue to work hard towards the trend. She described the theme for this year, malaria and others, Nigeria to renew investment in life-saving interventions, ensure increased awareness, and revive the collective commitment needed to end malaria once and for all. Senator Tinubu also urged people to any form of illness. Meanwhile, as the World Malaria Day is celebrated this Friday, stakeholders in the malaria elimination campaign have been urged to accelerate efforts towards eliminating the scourge. In line with the theme of this year's celebration, Malaria Ends With Us, they have also been urged to rethink and rechart the course towards malaria elimination by reinventing new tools and promoting new innovations. An advocate in malaria elimination, Mrs. Olamide Adeyinka, stated this in an interview with OGBC in Abeokuta. According to her, government, non-governmental organizations, communities, as well as individuals cannot afford to give up the fight against malaria elimination, saying if a country in Africa can be declared malaria in the same malaria-free status, if all hands were work. On the prevention of malaria, Mrs. Adeyinka said one of the best ways to eliminate mosquito breeding sites around the neighborhood. She also called on the people to always go for the test, as that is the best way to detect the presence of malaria parasites in the body system. According to him, the peace being experienced is still delicate and requires careful handling in the face of a continued political transition. Speaking at a meeting with the House of Representatives at a committee on River State oversight this Friday, Vice Admiral Abbas acknowledged the critical role the committee plays in preserving democratic and constitutional integrity, assuring members of his willingness to fully cooperate in the ongoing assignment. He expressed regret over his inability to attend earlier engagements within the time with the committee. Still from the legislature, as part of commitment to molding more societal leaders, the Speaker of Ogun State House of Assembly, the Right Honorable Ojai Lebide, has engaged students in leadership positions within tertiary institutions on the need to learn the trend in leadership, raise mentorship, and be open to opportunities to further contribute their quota to the development of the community. While engaging members of Nigeria Association of Agricultural Students, House of Representatives, Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, and the state chapter of the National Association of Political Science students during a courtesy call on him at the Assembly Complex, Abeokuta, the right of the legislature to any democratic society. He admonished them to empower themselves with the necessary education for excellent service and leadership while striving to achieve academic excellence in their endeavors. In their separate responses, the Speaker, FRINAP, Honorable Oluwatobi Toluwalope, and the President of the State Chapter of the National Association of Political Science Students, Badijo Flores, appreciated the Speaker for the interaction and shared ideas, assuring that they would keep the flag of excellence in leadership flying. The Ogun State government remains committed to consistently prioritizing the welfare of its retirees, which it has demonstrated through the recent release of the sum of 6.7 billion naira to offset the backlogs of gratuities for retired public servants. The governor, Prince Takwa Biodun, stated this while declaring open the ninth quarterly general meeting of the Association of Retired Heads of Service and Permanent Secretaries, Southwest Nigeria, hosted by the state chapter of the association, represented by the head of service, Mr. Kendi Onosoya. The governor said the gesture was a show of appreciation for the roles they play in the ongoing actualization of the administration's Building Our Future Together agenda. He restated his administration's commitment to maintaining strong ties with the forebears of the public service, adding that it has continually demonstrated a deep respect for the founding fathers of the civil service upon which he is privileged to build. As examination bodies take steps to curb examination malpractices through the introduction of customized examination papers, examiners have been advised not to engage in practices that would amount to aiding and abetting examination malpractices. The state chairman of the Academic Staff Union of Secondary Schools, ASUS, Comrade Felix Agbesonwa, who gave the advice, described the decision as a welcome development. According to Comrade Agbesonwa, examiners should stand tall to defend what is right and should not do anything that would dent the image of the examination body or bring blemish to their own image and that of the state, known for its excellence in education. He also called on students to study hard in order to pass the examinations, especially with the change that is being introduced, which will see them having different question papers in the examination halls. They emphasized the need for parents to encourage their children to be committed to their studies, just as he advised the students to be ready to face the new reality. The monthly sanitation in Ogun State holds on Saturday between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. with no restriction of movements. A statement by the Ministry of Environment, Dr. Sam Oyeleye, has written for JAM examinations today are free to their various centers without inhibitions by clearing their surroundings and gutters towards sustainable healthy living. It also advised residents to give this Sunday on OGBC personality program in the Gateway State. Our aide was passionate for Ogun State's growth. A progress report on infrastructural development as it brings clarity, insight, and honest administration. You can join the conversation from 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. when you tune into OGBC 90.5 FM and by calling our hotlines 0803-437-9453 and 0815-032-0226 or through our social media platform as well as on the Radio Garden. The Teachers College Student Association National Annual General Meeting (AGM) comes up on Saturday. Venue is on Saturday College Ground, Ota, by 10 a.m. A statement by the National President, Abimbola Makonde, has it that the special guest of the day are the Honorable of Oba Wadudu Odenge and the new Control of Otsmota, Oba Akin Odoro. On sport, Remo Stars could be confirmed as champions of the Nigeria Premier League on 65 points, 7 more than second place Rivers United. If Rivers United lose their game against Kano Pillars and Remo Stars beat Niger Tornadoes on Sunday, the Daniel Ogumodede led side will have top flight title. Plateau United Bennett Insurance, while reigning champions Enugu Rangers lock horns with Enyimba and Bayelsa United face El Kanemi Warriors. That was the news Nigeria on OGBC, packaged by Chris Obu. For and the latest news update, please visit our website at Ogun Radio. You can also listen to OGBC on the Radio Garden.